Fake smiles.
Good morning, I'm Amelia McDade. Today is Friday, June 16th.
And I'm Brittany Wren. This will be our last episode of KTV for this school year.
Get ready, Killingly High. This is the final KTV.
With seniors graduating, many friends will be left behind. Sean talked to a few seniors and juniors to see how they feel.
As the class of 2017 leaves, our students reflect on what they'll miss from our seniors.
My sister Abby, she's really been there for me, man.
My heart is racing.
My big sis, Abby. Love her.
I just wake up in the morning and, I look forward to seeing Brian. His hair makes me happy.
Our seniors also reminisce on their favorite high school memories.
Favorite memory from high school, it's probably lunch, because we're always joking around with the boys, cracking open a cold milk carton with the boys,
Like Miss Goldstein, Mrs. Gillot, Mrs. Torrey, a lot of the people who were very influential and caring.
While many of the seniors will miss high school, there's plenty they are happy to leave behind.
Homework, tests, fake friends, girls who never text back.
Looking back, our graduating class had some advice to give themselves as freshmen.
If I could talk to myself as a freshman, I would tell myself to definitely work out more because I'm pretty small and I wish I would have gotten the chance to be bigger.
Yo, don't take honors cap, for real. You went too hard your senior year. Just have fun, realize who your friends are, and respect girls, of course, respect women.
With a new senior class, there are feelings of excitement and fear going into their final year of high school.
I don't know, I'm just a little scared. Freshmen might beat me up.
As our seniors look back on their 4 years in high school, they also look forward to their time after. We hope these memories never fade for the class of 2017. For KTV, I'm Sean Jondro.
The last student spotlight is on a junior with a hidden musical talent. Aurora talked to her to find out how it all started.
Even though Kayla Piccarelli isn't a part of the music department here at KHS, she is a very talented pianist.
I started playing the piano when I was 5 years old.
Kayla has been playing the piano for 12 years. More than half of that time, she was self-taught.
What made me want to start playing the piano was that I had a piano in my house and it ran in the family. I taught myself. Is that it's very relaxing.
The annual Killingly Art Show ran from May 31st to June 5th. Rachel met with some student artists with their work from the show.
The art department has been hosting the art show for the last 13 years. I talked to Ms. Carver and some of the art students on this year's art show.
We host the art show every year to showcase all the student work, all the different courses we offer at Killingly High School. And it's an opportunity to get the community to come into the school to see some of what the students are making here. The art show is beneficial to our department because hopefully students can see some of the courses that we offer that maybe they didn't know we offer. So it can help get kids to take art that maybe weren't thinking of it. It's also beneficial for faculty and students to see just some of the different things that happen in our department because we're kind of hidden up on the third floor.
Drawing. I like abstract work more than realistic, so because it gives you a lot of freedom and a lot of opportunity to use your imagination. The independent studies were fantastic. The fact that it took out of their home lives to create and a lot of their personal time. Showed a lot of commitment, and it showed a lot of time and concise work. And have fun with it. I mean, art is just figments of your imagination, and it's amazing to see how much you can achieve. Just, I know this sounds super cheesy, but like sitting down and actually working on it.
In photo, we did a commercial photography project, and I had a couple pictures in there that I really liked. My favorite kind of art is photography.
Participating in the annual art show is a great way for students to get involved with the community. For KTV, I'm Rachel Martinelli.
With a family business around, it wasn't hard for Jake to get an in-depth analysis of Wyndham Container.
Wyndham Container is a small corrugated box shop. What we do is we have a variety of customers, whether they're aerospace, whether they're medical, or whether they're just commercial, and they call us and ask us if we could make boxes for them so that they can ship their products. Once we have an order, Janine will order the stock, then it comes into the factory. It goes through first the slitter. It puts scores on it. Those scores represent how the box folds. From there, it will go over to the printer slotter. That's the one that will print a logo or this side up or arrows. It slots the sheets, and that's so the box will fold length, width, and from there it goes over to the gluer where the operator, Gene, takes the box, folds it, sends it through the conveyor, drops down, and then we bundle it, put it on a skid, wrap it, take a delivery slip, and our truck driver delivers it in a 90-mile radius to the customer. But there's always been a need for a small company that has ability to respond to the customer quickly. It has a family atmosphere, and we can do some pretty amazing things.
Mr. Martin isn't your typical teacher. With a history of writing novels on the side, Diana found out why he began teaching.
Mr. Martin has been teaching English in high school for 45 years. He's published 2 novels, Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Sanity, as well as May.
I never intended to be a teacher, but I always loved English, and I always loved reading and literature. And as a result of that, to make a long story short, despite the fact that I was originally a psychology major at University of Rhode Island, I switched majors and minors in my second semester junior year and decided that I would be a writer. And in order to keep myself afloat, I decided I would try teaching. And then when I tried teaching, I discovered that I really liked it. I had many jobs, and even after I started teaching, I had many jobs. My oldest brother owned 2 sawmills, and I worked with him logging. I worked at an aluminum company driving a truck.
Although Mr. Martin never intended to teach, he spoke about how much he truly enjoys it now and says his students have taught him resilience and strength.
I would say one of the things is never take anything for granted. It's amazing the kind of obstacles students overcome and how strong they can be at times in order to survive often. And there are some rather horrific stories in events that have happened to students of mine over the years that they have recovered from, and quite amazingly. And if you were going to say that what have they taught me, they've taught me that they are pretty resilient and strong, and much stronger and resilient than many people give them credit for.
Mr. Martin hopes to put a lot of time and effort into one of his 2 upcoming novels and building a patio for his daughter. We wish him the best of luck. For KTV, I'm Aurora Green.
We'll be right back after this commercial break, featuring commercials from Nick, Morgan, Kayla, Sarah, Alyssa, and Brittany.
Introducing the Galaxy S8. With unique health features, and an advanced new camera, the possibilities are infinite.
I train every day by running laps around the gym, but never seem to get faster. Until some girl approached me and told me about her Nike sneakers. Since that day, I've never been faster, and when you think you can't, just do it.
My dream is to become a pro runner, and if that doesn't work out, then I want to become either an athletic trainer or a physical therapist like my mom.
To me, running is really a big stress reliever, and just being able to just run really, and running for Ryan is a big thing for me, and being dedicated in everything I do for him.
Over time, I've come to realize that running isn't as much as a physical sport, but more of a mental sport. You know, that time between the starting line and the finish, the world doesn't affect you. You're who you are, you run your race, and that's it. I think that's one of the greatest feelings in the world. I think that's why Ryan was so good. He never let the world get to him.
This is our team, and we're not giving up.
There's 4 different services: rescue and adoptions, which ranges from 25 to 300 depending on breed, call for available pets, vacation boarding, which allows you to go on vacation knowing your fur baby has plenty of love, attention, and exercise. They offer cageless boarding for $30 a night. They even do special grooming for farm animals, dogs and cats. Quiet Corner Grooming is located at 17 Providence Pike in Putnam, Connecticut. It opens at 6 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. from Monday through Friday. Contact them at 860-928-3749 or visit them at www.qckennel.com. Being a new teacher can be really tough. Caitlin caught up with a few of our new teachers to see how their first year went.
Our new teachers reflect on their first year at KHS and tell us what brought them here.
My name is Donna Grant, and I am the Career Center Director here at the high school, and I teach career work readiness and leadership and career development. My first year here at Killingly has been amazing. It is a very different job than I thought I was applying for, and I in fact loved what it's turned into.
My name is Veronica Bushy, and I teach Algebra 2 Essentials and Algebra 1 Essentials. I taught in Cumberland, Rhode Island at the high school.
All right, my name is Mr. Carnaroli. I'm one of the music teachers here at KHS. I teach concert choir, chamber choir. I also teach music theory, music tech 1, guitar, and intro to pop music. I came to KHS in a move that was really good for my family. It got my kids a little closer to their grandparents. And KHS has an amazing arts program. We have an awesome music department. We really embrace the arts, visual arts and performing arts. And that was a huge draw in visiting KHS and wanting to be part of the family here.
I am Mr. Rollinson. I teach French 1, French 2, and French 3. I'm actually a graduate of Killingly, and I live in the area, so I wanted to work in the town that I live in.
We're very thankful for the new teachers in our school and hope they had a great first year at Killingly. For KTV, I'm Caitlin Knoll.
This year's drama class hosted a play called Check Please. Eliana met with the cast to talk about their experience.
I interviewed some people from Mrs. Lacey's theater arts class to see how they think the class production went.
Well, second semester started off and we had some repeat students from first semester, so that was really good. And then we had some newcomers, which is always great. And we had a student director, so that was really fun because I like working with Dylan LeDuc. He took everything that I had been teaching for the last few years, because he's had the course before, and he gelled it all together, and he was the student director. So I tried not to butt in too much, which is hard because I am a director and an actress, but I had to for him because for his sake, he was also in the show, and it's hard for him to direct himself.
Directing is a really different thing. For me, I'm primarily an actor, so directing takes a different skill set. You have to be a real people's person, and you need to have a vision for the show, and you need to direct the people to try to help them make your vision.
Well, there were a lot of shy people in our class, and I say that they definitely broke that barrier, and I think it went really well. It's really fun to make memories and be close with people like that.
Class productions are really fun. You get to learn everyone in your class a lot better, and you just become a close-knit family. Everyone has gotten a lot more comfortable with being on the stage, especially all of the new people. It could be really intimidating to come into a class with people who have already had theater experience and you may be not having any. So I feel like we've definitely developed as a class to be able to be more comfortable in front of each other.
For KTV, I'm Eliana West.
Yearbooks are a huge part of high school memories. Gavin created a recap of the 2016-17 school year based off of this year's events. Mr. Duran has done so much for everyone since he started his career here at KHS. I wanted to find out why kids are so interested in his classes.
Patient.
Encouraging.
Amazing. Legend.
Sympathetic. Forgiving.
Encouraging. Charismatic.
Forgiving.
Dedicated.
I don't want to say just one single word because there's so many things about him that is just, I can't think of just one word. I'm trying.
But I always like just getting to know the kids, and having new students and starting to build those relationships.
I love the fact that we kind of have that, already have a relationship, even though I'm a freshman, we're already friends in a way, and it's not just teacher-student, we're friends in many ways, and we joke around and stuff.
When I first came to KHS and we took the tour as 8th graders, we came in here and I saw all the equipment and things like that, and the way he explained how we have a news broadcast and things like that, I was really interested because I also took classes in intermediate school.
He was my advisory teacher, and he's just been great to everyone in our advisory, so I decided to take one of his classes, and I love it. The original reason why I decided to take Duran's class is because I've always had an interest in cinematography, and here at Killingley I know we have such a great videography program and other programs here. is that I thought it would allow me to really express myself in the way I wanted to be able to use and explore cinematography more.
Because as a hobby I make YouTube videos, and taking Duran's classes really helped me improve my editing skills and made me go faster and learn new programs.
I think at the career fair last year it was kind of like set in stone once I came and I got to know him, and he guided me through the steps of what you do, and I don't know, I've been hooked since.
I want to go into communications, and Thompson didn't provide that for me, so I came here to Killingly to do KTV.
It's not just a strict environment. It's almost like you can be creative around here. It's never like, there's never a cap on this class. It's always like you can think of something and you can do it, and that's awesome.
Mr. Duran has helped me so much over these past 4 years. He's encouraged me to try new things, and he's helped me strive to be a better person. He's pushed me in so many ways. He's helped me become a better editor and better on air. He makes me feel great about the work I do. He helps me so much and puts so much time and dedication into being a teacher that it's like he's like a dad here at school. And I cannot thank him enough for everything he's helped me with over these past 4 years.
We're going to end this episode with the music video I created.
Thanks for watching Killingly High. It was a pleasure bringing you KTV this year. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors. Have a safe summer break, and we will see you in the fall.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You'll never know the psychopath sitting next to you. You'll never know the murderer sitting next to you. You'll think how'd I get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. You have trust issues, not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You'll never know the freak shows sitting next to you. You'll have some weird people sitting next to you. You'll think how did I get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.